Hello friends and welcome to Marie Green Yoga here on YouTube, where today we are doing the 12th episode of Pilates Fusion with Pelvic Clock. We have 30 of these lined up and they are layered in between a yoga practice, 30 yoga practices, and these Pilates Fusion sessions is kind of like a little warm up for the yoga session that's coming after this class here on the YouTube channel of Marie Green Yoga. But if you would like to use them individually, that works perfect as well. And we're going to start with pelvis clock because I think it really helps to untie lower back, warm up the abs, and get the movement and the blood and the circulatory system moving into our lower back. And maybe we'll have a little bit more access to our core. So let's start laying onto our backs and we'll do our pelvis clock 6 and 12, which if you have followed along or if you're new, it is the 12 o'clock spot is the top center ridge of the sacrum, and the 6 o'clock spot is the tip of the tailbone. And we'll start right there and move along from there. We have long arms, press the head, adjust the shoulder blades, knees are straight up and they don't get to move. So here we are. We'll come down to that 6 o'clock spot. We're arching the spine and we're using the abs to move the hips. And then we'll come to the 12 o'clock spot where we are using the abs to close the space between you and the mat. And then here we go, 6 o'clock and come over to 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock, and we'll keep on going to engage lower abdominals from the pubic bone to the belly button, not the glutes, not the hamstrings, not the quads, just lower abs. And we'll keep on going here for another 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then we'll come to neutral spine and we'll go over to 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, side of the hips. Knees go straight up. We are using the transverse, the diagonal muscles, ligaments, and tendons in hips and around our SI joint. So here we go. We keep on going for another 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then we'll come to neutral spine and take the left foot out onto the mat and go and find 5 o'clock and 11 o'clock. And we'll go all the way out with the heel to the side and then push up to 11 o'clock. So 5 and 11 and 5 and 11. And this has a great way of untying knots in lower back, SI joint area, and finding more fluidity in towards our sacrum and a more feeling of evenness. So we'll keep on going here for another 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and put your left foot back onto the mat, and then we'll take the right heel outside of your mat and we'll go to 1 o'clock and 7. So we'll push out to 7 and up to 1. So it's a nice diagonal push and pull just from the hip socket, from the lower abs. So it's not the femur that is being used, that is doing the movement. It is the hips and the muscles around the hips, lower abs, and our lower back sacral region that is helping us with this. And we'll do another 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then we'll put the right foot back down, and then we'll take a couple around the world or around the clock. So let's come to 12 o'clock and go over to 3 and roll down to 6, over to 9 and over to 12, and 2 more loops around. all the way around the whole clockwork. We go 12, 3, 6, 9, and 12. And then we'll do counterclockwise, 3 laps. 9 and 6 and 3 and 12, and we keep on going, and we keep having our knees straight up towards the sky. And we'll do one more loop. 12, 9, 6, 3, and 12, and come back to neutral spine. Take your knees into the chest, knees to chest, and lower back is nice and long. And then from there, hands underneath the knees, scoop the belly in and roll on up. And we're going to come to all fours, please. And second finger forward, tuck the toes under, and arch the belly all the way up towards the sky. And holding it right here, emptying the air out. And we are focusing really onto that 12 o'clock spot, lower belly, pushing in and up and expanding. And then come to neutral spine and exhale, belly button to the center. Push the hands down, push the knees down, and elevate and lift the belly in towards the front of the spine, and release. And we'll do one more big catch arch all the way, front of the spine active, front of the belly active. One more breath here, and gently take it back onto tabletop. We're going to take our right leg out, come up onto your right fingertips, and the left arm comes out to the sky, to the horizon. We won't take it up to the sky. Horizon, elbow to knee, and elbow to knee, and extend back out, and elbow to knee, and extend back out, and elbow to knee, and extend back out, and elbow to knee, and extend, and elbow to knee, and extend. And we'll do 4 more. And extend and hug in, and 2 more. Exhale and inhale, and exhale and inhale, and hold and hold and lift. Hand down, knee back down, and second side. And arch the spine to the sky. You can certainly have your hands down. I like to come up on my fingertips to get a little bit of a raised arm and shoulder. So left fingertips, left leg out, right arm out to the horizon. And then from there, elbow to knee, arch the belly and extend. Elbow to knee and extend. And elbow to knee and extend. And elbow to knee and extend, and elbow to knee. And we'll do another 4 here, hugging the front side, expanding the back body, crossing the midline. And 2 more. Exhale and inhale. 1 more. Exhale and inhale. Hold, hold, hold. Hand down and knee down. And then from here, let's come down onto our forearms, palms together, arch the belly, engage the front side. You can tuck the toes under. You can double up your mat, put a blanket underneath, any of those things. Make it comfortable. Right leg up and back down. Knee is 90 degrees. Right leg up, tabletop, and then we'll tuck the knee to the outside of the left knee, and then we'll take it up to the sky and bring it back down. And horizon, cross over, and horizon, and bring it back down. And horizon, and cross over, and horizon, and bring it back down. Stay nice and lifted in the lower middle belly. Use the front side, flush the forearms down, lift, cross over, and lift, and drop it down, and lift, and cross over, and lift, and drop it down, and lift, cross over, and lift, and drop it down. And another 4, and lift, and drop it down. Another 3, and lift and drop it down. Engage all the muscles, hugging strongly in and lift. And we'll do one more, lifting all the way up and crossing over and up and back down. And take a little pause, sit down with legs together in between, active, and then make your way back up. And we'll do second side. Come onto your forearms, tuck the toes, left leg comes up and back down, bring it up and cross over the right knee and bringing it up and down and up and crossing and squeeze and lower, bring it back up and cross over and lift and lower and lift and cross over. And we'll keep on going for another 4 right here. And hold that front side. This is 1 out of 4, and we hold the front side and we hold and cross over and hold and lower and squeeze and drop and cross and lift and lower and one more, drop and lower and bring it up and all the way back down. Untuck your toes, sit back down. We're going to come back up for lateral circles onto our right leg and hip. So we make our way back up and forearms down. Engage the lower abs. We're stabilizing into hips. Take your right leg up, tabletop, and drop it down and out to the side and big wide circle. And making a big wide circle with our right knee. Inhale and exhale, moving into rotators, glutes, transverse abdominals, really the whole lower body stabilizing. We'll do another 4, another 3, and another 2, and another 1, and bringing it back down. Untuck the toes, and we'll sit all the way back. And bring yourself back up. Last side, forearms to mat, tuck the toes under, left leg up, tabletop, and then drop it down, circle to the side, lateral circles, squeezing the muscles, moving the left femur. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. And we'll do another 4, holding lower abs, turning and moving in towards the side of the left hip. And 1 more. And bringing it back down. Untuck your toes. We'll sit back down one more time. Get a nice big stretch into the glutes, into lower back, into the sacral region. And come to tabletop. Take down dog, tuck the toes. And we'll step it back a little bit. Right heel down, left heel down. Pedal about. Do any sort of stretches that is felt that it's needed. For me, it's always adductors into lower back. Let's walk the feet in 1 step so that we have both feet flat, hands flat, and come to elephant, which is like a cat version, arching the spine, vacuum sucking belly button in, anchoring down, hugging everything into the front side. 1 more breath here, and exhale. Make your way all the way down onto your back, and we're going to come to bridges with a block between the knees, or if you have a ring handy by, or if you have block or ring, yeah, that's about it. Or maybe this is a sturdy book or something that you can squeeze the midline, or nothing. It works well without too. Holding something for adductors just helps kind of to find a little bit more activation for inner thighs and into the lower part of the belly. Arms are nice and long. ankles and knees are stacked, and we're just going to lift up and back down and not do the rolling of the spine today. So we are lifting, activating glutes and lower abs, and dropping back down, and lifting and lowering, and lifting and lowering, and exhaling on the way up, inhaling on the way down, activating all the glutes and the entire lower abdominal region, or really the whole front side, but especially lower ribs to top of hips. And we'll keep on lifting and lowering and squeezing the block, lifting and lowering. We'll do another 4 and another 3. Even out the strength and stability for hips. And we'll do 2 more. And we'll do 1 more. We'll take it back up and do pulses up here. So we'll take it to our max, squeeze the block, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bringing it all the way back down. Take the block away to the side, hands, arms to the side, feet each side of the mat, and take windshield wipers. And just 1 each side, adjusting into side body, into hips, knees, ankles. And we'll make our way back with feet together, hands next to the hips, right ankle over the left knee. Press the head down, shoulder blades nice and adjusted and supporting on your back. And then we'll do 1-legged bridge pose. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. And lifting and lowering, and lift and lower. Left side is working nice and tidy and organized. We'll do another 4 and another 3 and another 2, and hold it up here and pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse. And the left glute is working a lot. We'll do another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bringing it all the way back down and switching sides. Left ankle over the right knee, right foot down, ankle and knee stacked. Adjust and make sure you're nice and supported on your back. Long arms, and lift and lower. And using the right glute area, lower abdominal area. And we keep on lifting and lowering and lifting and lowering. And giving a good squeeze on the top, finding the muscles, hugging them in. We'll do another 4 and another 3 and another 2, and hold it up here and pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bringing it back down, and feet each side of the mat, arms to the side, windshield wipe, side to side to side. And 1 more each side. Give it a double side to side. Make sure it feels nice and open in the hips after 1-legged bridge. From here, take a block underneath your head for a series of 5. You can certainly choose to not use the block. I say it often, it's there so that we can relax the upper body, the chest, the neck, and focus onto the core. Single knee, double knee, single legs, double legs, and then bicycle. Okay, let's take the knees in. You choose if you want to have your head on or off the block. If the head is on the block, we're still using a whole lot of core. Left hand inside your right knee, right hand outside by the ankle, and we double pulse and double pulse
and double pulse, and double pulse. Scoop the belly, and scoop the belly nice and strong, moving from the core, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Both knees in, hands around ankles, squeeze, empty the air, extend arms and legs, lower belly stays in the mat, circle arms, hands by ankles, inhale and circle, exhale, inhale, lengthen, exhale, scoop out the belly, inhale, hollow, and exhale, hollow. Let's do another 2 here, and circle, exhale, another last one, and circle, and legs in. Let's take the right leg up to the sky, and double pulse, single legs, and double pulse, 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 lower belly, super strong. And we'll do another 2, and another 1. And from here, take your thumbs underneath your sacrum and double leg drops. And feet together, exhale and inhale. And scooping the belly in and up to the front of the spine, and dropping and lifting and lengthening and contracting and hugging the entire time. Can we do 4 more? Let's do 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and last one. And from here, bend the knees, take the block away or keep the block, and bicycle, opposite elbow, opposite the big wide circles with the legs, and elbow to knee, and elbow to knee, and elbow to knee. And we keep on going for 8, for 7, and for 6, and 5. Keep on lifting, 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. Bring the knees into the chest, hands under the knees, and roll our way up and come to the belly and stretch into forearm cobra. And this also kind of ties us to our next Pilates Fusion session together, where we are going to do back body enhancement, a little bit posterior work, and that will help us to get into mermaid in the next 2-second yoga practice. But the next session after this Pilates Fusion, we are moving our way into Gomukasana, hip opening, shoelace pose. So come and join me there too. But for now, stretch the front side, pull your elbows towards your hips, pull your ears back and elbows to side, come all the way down, forehead to mat, hands by shoulders, tuck your toes, child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart, press the palms, lift the upper arm bones, hollow the belly in, expand the back body, release the back body. One more breath here. And make your way up to all fours. Take ragdoll. And we'll just make sure that we untie any knots in the lower back after our different bridges. And happy baby arm and leg crisscrosses and our series of 5. Heavy upper body, hips and ankles are stacked. Top of the head is heavy. And we'll stay one more breath. And supporting the hands. Make your way down. Maybe you take a seat with me. Maybe you lay flat on your back and take a well-deserved rest. And of course, always drinking a nice big glass of water. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And I look forward to seeing you in our next practice session together. Thank you so very much. Have a great day.